Natural disasters combined with the pandemic have left more Americans than usual in need of an emergency shelter. The American Red Cross says over 1 million times this year, people relied on the organization to find them somewhere to sleep. Now, that's 4 times the annual average from the last 8 years. Joining me now for more on this is Red Cross Vice President for Communications, Elizabeth Penniman. Elizabeth, thanks for being here. When you look at the increase, is this due to more natural disasters, the need for more space because of social distancing? Why this huge demand?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me on this afternoon. And just these disasters are incredibly heartbreaking, and they're back to back. As one of your previous guests just said, there doesn't seem to be a season anymore. No start, no stop. They just go on. And we've seen them from the wildfires out west to the hurricanes in the south. They're heartbreaking. They're devastating. And we are stepping up to offer more overnight stays for people in need. And on top of the coronavirus pandemic, it is just devastating.
And how are you doing that? How are you stepping up to accommodate this surge and the need for more shelter and all the other aid you provide?
Well, we're doing it in different ways. We have had to adapt to this new environment, and we have put more people into hotel rooms this year, dormitory style settings as well, just to avoid the congregate shelters where we can. We've used those as well, but hotels have really been our go-to. And we've also been making sure that our volunteers are safe by ensuring that safe social distancing is in place. People are wearing masks and gloves, washing hands, et cetera. But it's very, very different this year in the way that we're managing it.
And the Red Cross also runs blood drives across the country, but this year cancellations have tripled compared to last year, mostly due to the pandemic. So what kind of problems has that posed?
Well, emergencies don't stop, and we have to supply blood every single day. We stand up about 500 blood drives a day. And as you mentioned, we've had to cancel many of those because businesses and schools have closed. So we've put social distancing guidelines in place to make sure we have blood on the shelves for those in need. Opening up new opportunities for blood donations, new sites, new centers, and making sure that those beds are spaced far apart, temperatures are taken, and all of that. But, when you are facing an emergency, you're going into an emergency room, a woman having a difficult pregnancy, cancer treatments, blood is needed every single day. And we're doing everything we can to make sure we have blood on the shelves.
And Elizabeth, when you look at all the challenges your organization has faced this year, are there any personal stories, families you've come across, or things you've experienced that sort of highlight how this year has been compared to others?
I am just always struck by the resiliency of the American people. And it's oftentimes when we go into shelters that, we're the ones, we're welling up, we're finding the tears because these situations are so sad. I heard a story about one of our shelters out west for one of the wildfires, and there was a little boy who was a violin player. He brought in his violin teacher, and they started playing music in that shelter to lift people up who were going through such a difficult time. And, it's stories like that that really are so heartening and, just give us that spirit to do what we do every day.
They sure do. And just quickly, Elizabeth, how can people help?
We're grateful if anyone is willing to help. redcross.org, our website. Please go there. There are opportunities there to consider rolling up a sleeve to donate blood or convalescent plasma. If you have recovered from coronavirus, you can also make a financial donation. Any size is welcome. You can also sign up to volunteer. Again, redcross.org. We are grateful for the support.
Elizabeth Penniman with the Red Cross, thank you so much for your time, and thank you for the work that you do.
Thank you so much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.